No, do not load last save. There we go. Oh, creepy clicky stuff. That's wonderful. I think that's the secret entrance we're looking for, but... Oh, I really need to visit the Queen of Beggars and improve my powers. Oh, I hope there aren't more of those critters crawling around here. I really would rather not deal with them. Those things were freaking scary, dude. Okay, is there another way through other than using the lever? I don't see one. Alright, lever it is. Here's what happened the last time I pulled the lever. Oh, spooky stairwell. That's great. $15.04. I'm getting a lot of gold in this. Why is that stepladder glowing? Lions of Industry, 222 year 830. The Northcrest family has held the lion for centuries. They symbolize the bloodline's nobility, strength, and leadership. With my grandfather's foresight, the magnificent beast took on new meaning. The Northcrest became Lions of Industry. We have strengthened the city with iron, created jobs, erected new buildings atop the old, and laid the foundations for a progressive future. But at every turn, the old gods can be seen stifling the city's progress and polluting the minds of the people with spiritual stagnation. I see these obsolescent gods for what they are, a dead excuse for a population that needs to rediscover the logical responsibility. In honor of the old gods, I have decided to convert the Northcrest Manor family chapel into a secure room for the Northcrest heirloom, the heart of the lion. Let the old gods chew on that. Well, heart of the lion is mine now. I'm guessing that Northcrest is not long for this world, given the ooh, spooky glowy thing. Giant laboratory machine. We'll get to that. Rope arrow. Great. I needed other arrows. What is it with this game and spooky things?
There's the primal stone piece, but what's this contraption it's sat in? No time to find a manual. I need to get it out somehow.
Smash? Should we just smash? Something tells me it's not going to be easy, it's just smash. Another note. Reactor limit. Rotation can be applied to resonate the fragment, yet resulting spin can fracture the containment unit if frequency builds too quickly. Is this the last revenge of the Glassmakers Guild? Where else am I to source the panels of suitable strength? I'll have Eastwick's covered market torn down if I have to. Stabilizing the primal is everything. Rotation be applied by the fragment, but yet resulting spin can fracture the containment if the frequency builds too quickly. So we need to cause the fragment to resonate by rotating the reactor or thing, but we can't let it build too quickly. So we said there was no time to find a manual, but I am going to look around for more information. There's more information. Swan Song. 527 year 842. My future is falling from my grasp. Huntfield has been lost in the Asylum riots and the Primal taken. My experiments below Northcrest still produce nothing. No elements seem to be able to replace the original stone from below the city, nor can I stabilize the dissonance between the pieces. If only I still had the book. I wonder if reversing the procedure would be the key to success, but now even the body of the girl is lost to me. Time is running out. My body is failing, and I cannot allow the people to see me like this. I've decided to stay within the confinements of Northcrest and operate through Thaddeus. Thaddeus. There's always a Thaddeus. How did this happen? Things were supposed to be better than this. A golden age. I refuse to surrender the fight for progress. I am not my father. Thaddeus. Thaddeus. He even sounds like a jerk by his name. Thaddeus. But he goes by Thad. Laboratory repair report. Mr. Farnham. It's one strange generator his lordship's got here, and no mistake. We cleaned out the releases and riveted up the base as told. Things done up tighter than those pipes across the river. There's a few supplies we've left underneath, but we'll come back to pick them up after the house is meeting later today. Ooh, supplies underneath. I'm not going to pull any levers yet. Okay, drop down. Wow, lots of flowing water through here. Must be to cool the reactor. So now we've got some atomic, nuclear-esque thing going. I mean, obviously it's not nuclear, it's the primal. Oh, I probably don't want to fall down there, do I? Let's see what happens if I fall down there. I can't even jump down there. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to figure that part out. Let's see if there's more up here. There's one of those glass panels he was talking about. Ooh.
There's a crack in the glass. This stuff is thick. Arrows aren't going to help me here.
The vibrations coming off of that are blurring the screen. You see that? Right, before we do anything rash here, let's see what else we got. New document. Progress. 1019, year 834. Construction has begun on the city's power solution. Once I've harnessed the primal, the caged energy will be held within the keep. When implemented, the primal vessel should release an almost limitless supply of power. A vast network of conduits will transport this energy from my central keep to the far corners of the city. The pipes are already in place in many areas, although there's still much to do. After so many years, the new era of industry is almost upon us. I should consider a portrait of Samias to be commissioned for the keep. So, it's not steam they're piping through the city. It's energy from the primal. And that's... So in lieu of electricity, they're pumping this spiritual, paranormal, whatever this energy is, throughout the city and utilizing that for things like light and heat. That's fascinating. That is so cool. I love the attention to detail on this. So harnessing the supernatural as an energy source rather than nuclear or combustion of some sort. It's a fascinating concept. Oh, I can fall to my death. Cool. Probably should have saved before doing that. I knew that was going to happen. Okay, let's not do that again. Now that I know what happens. Well, kind of already knew what would happen. I just wanted to do it. Alright, let me save here. What happens if I pull the lever? I'm assuming that's some kind of a brake, so I'm betting those wheels will start turning. Oh, yep, there it goes. Oh, that is so cool. Look at that. Look at these machines. Big, giant flywheel. Is that, oh, that's a water wheel. Cool. Oh, that is so awesome. Kind of reminds me of, the dwarven machinery in the Elder Scrolls series. That's pretty cool. Alright, what do we do? So we just start turning things?
The pressure is widening the cracks. If I keep applying it in the right places, I can break this thing open.
Not sure that's such a good idea. Boom. Primal is free. Baron Northcrest machinery. Ooh, I get to go inside? That's such a good idea. Oh, there is a shard in there.
The cure! Take the blood!
Ooh, ooh. Escape from the manor.
What's this?
This guy again.
The master thief.
Please tell me you get to kill this guy.
Have I
at some
come
point.
at a bad time? Forgive my clumsiness. Since our first encounter, I've always been a bit heavy-footed on this leg.
Funny.
They used to plunge a caught thief's hand into hot tar, Garrett. Black-handing. But yours I'll have for my mantelpiece.
I don't get to kill him yet. That's somewhat disappointing. Vittori may need some help. Go see him at the Siren's Rest in Riverside. Oh, that's right. We had other side missions to work on. We'll have to work on those.
These sewers should lead to the
Work
river
on those
below the
another
bridge.
time.
Save a limb for me! The Baron falls this night!
Oh, things is
The
burning.
Graven mob certainly left their mark. Crossing the bridge is going to be tricky.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm on fire. Stay off of fire. Well, it's kind of hard to stay out of the fire when you have to run right through it. I think this is one of those things where you just need to run. Just keep moving. Just keep Grab the rope and climb. Climb, Garrett. Climb like a... Whoa! London Bridge is burning down. What do I do? Oh. Crap. Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Up. Go up. Okay. Oh, inside the ring building. That's... Ooh. Oh, I get to pick a lock while I'm in a burning building. You didn't expect a thief to just run through the burning building without taking... You gotta loot. Oh, wow. There's not much left of this place. Can't go in there. Oh, guy hanging from a noose. Ooh, that guy's done. Yeah, let's take his loot. While looking around for anything to take. More fire.
Better tread carefully. The roof looks like it's ready to fall.
Yeah, we've been there before, haven't we? Ah! Yeah, I didn't make it. I fell. Okay, I missed the mark. Once again. Well, let's try that
Better
again.
tread carefully. The roof looks like it's ready to fall.
Oh, it's ready to fall. Come on, keyboard, hold out a little longer. I tried to jump. I hit the space bar. Man.
Better tread carefully. The roof looks like it's ready to fall.
There we go. Have to wait for the cube. These look like the roofs we ran across. Oh! Oh! Yeah, those look like the roofs Aaron and I ran across in the beginning. I had a feeling there'd be something in here. Oh, it's just food. Well, I guess that comes in handy during this. Oh yeah, squeeze through the little crevasse. Let's do it. Oh man. This is intense.
Stay away from me! I've done nothing to you!
Whoa! Oh! Man. Okay, not that way. Oh yes, that way. Indecisiveness gets you every time. I think London Bridge may be falling down here.
Better tread carefully. The roof looks like it's ready to fall.
I don't know, what country is this? Okay, that's a scripted event. This time we're gonna go right. Goodness. Run, Geralt, run. Oh, Garrett. Geralt. I'm also playing The Witcher, so the names are very similar. Okay, can't go that way. Fine.
I don't want to go trapped if this part of the bridge collapses. Maybe there's better footing above.
Yeah, good idea, Garrett. Probably want to climb. Oh dear. Fire hot. Whoa.
No time to be careful. I need to move fast.
Yeah, no time to be careful, but I don't know where to go, man. Oh, we're gonna go through here. Okay. Oh, that's convenient.
That was close. Now back to the clock tower. And more supplies.
I mean, it was really close.
I have a lot to
Holy
think
cow. Woo! Opportunist. Ah, disable 5 traps. Only got 4 of them. Only got 23% of the loot. Goodness. Took me an hour and 12 minutes to complete, too. 21 of 90. Well, I've got a little tiny bit of time left. Let's go see the Queen of Beggars. Possibly, what was his name? Earl? Ector. Ector, that's right. Go see Ector and see if he's got anything new for us. Well, let's look at the collection, or display collection first. Oh, there's the mouse we found in the Moira Asylum. We also missed a plate placard in that. Yeah, let's take that. We missed a placard in the last mission, towards the beginning. Oh, cutscene. I realized there were going to be any more cutscenes here.
Something has changed in you, child of the shadows.
I was just going to find you.
The balance of the primal is gone. It was talking to you, but you didn't listen.
You mean Aaron?
The accident didn't just fill her with primal. It fused her with the city. If she dies, with the primal still trapped in her, then it dies too. The city unravels like it never existed.
The Baron thought the primal could be removed from her with all the pieces.
Third
Ooh,
is not the whole. But you have seen the missing piece. Think.
Orion.
You must
Orion's
go
the
to the
missing link.
cathedral tonight. Once you steal the missing piece from Orion, you need to find a way to take the primal from Erin. And she must not die. Your city needs you, Garrett.
City needs me.
I'm no savior.
Come
Like it or
on.
not, this city and its people define you, Garrett. To be alone, you must have something to be alone from.
Whoa. Spooky lady. Just vanishing like that. Alright, well, let's go try to find her again. Wish I didn't have to hunt her down again. See what happens here. It's burning. Stone Market is burning. That's unfortunate, isn't it? With a running start, it is possible to
The
leave
cathedral is an old
together.
fort. It's been
Ah.
abandoned for as long as people
You'll
can
be
remember.
forever changed. It's not too late, friends. Embrace the dawn, and you can still join us.
All right, let's before we do that,
Changing. A new age is here. All thanks to Orion.
yeah, Orion's not as great as you make him out to be. See if it's business as usual in the local pub. That was odd.
They burned everything.
Oh, so sorry.
Maybe I ought to get some nice curtains. Spruce up the place.
Ah, Basso's still here.
If you're looking for extra coin, I got some jobs you can help me with. Best contracts in the city.
Stock up.
Oh, he's still doling out jobs. Wow. 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 22 jobs available. Wow.
Ever dream about moving to Dayport? The wine, the women, the streets that don't smell of shit. That's
Over
the
here.
life.
I have something for you.
Stop talking. So maybe
These jobs are begging for a
I
fingersmith
gotta-
like
I
you,
gotta
Carrot.
back out.
You're
of it.
walking
It's
away from
really
good
annoying.
money,
Yeah,
Carrot.
yeah. Maybe in the next one we'll just kind of focus on
Over here.
doing those
I
Basso
have something
contracts.
for
Is that
you.
man? 22 contracts. That's a lot of contracts.
I have something for all your nefarious needs.
Okay, let's buy some things. Trinkets. Whoa. World Slayer. A mysterious carving from coral marble showing a dark cloaked figure, face unseen, stood behind a young man. He has a look of fearful rapture in on his upturned face, while the cloaked figure behind holds his head and drips what looks to be wine into his open mouth. Hardly mainstream, but fascinating nonetheless. Massively increases maximum health and focus. 28,000 gold. Holy cow. Holy cow. So we must not be anywhere near finishing this game. Although maybe if I collected 100% of the loot and everything. Oven Gut Tongue, we read that. Warm vest. Worn under the clothing, this light, well-fitted vest could be just the thing to help on those cold, lonely nights on rooftops and in drafty attics. The sales pitch from the trusty vendor is that the vest has health-boosting properties. I think we read this. Regardless, it certainly looks like a warm and comfortable fit for the Thief About Town. Yeah, we read that. Doctor's orders. Did we read that? Yeah, we did. Blackwing feathers. Don't think we read that. The bird known as the blackwing has not been seen in the city for many years. Hunted to extinction. Oh, we did read that. Hunted to extinction for its beautiful sleek feathers. We did read that. Yes, we did. Troy Satchel. We also read that. Oh, here's a new one. Spectral Aspect. Also 28,000 gold. Holy moly. Ooh. Let's read it first. A strange figurine of a cloaked phantom, carved from a smooth and lustrous black stone. The surface seems to soak up the light around it, giving the entire piece a remarkable feel. The mysterious figure is crouched low and seems to be slipping through the air like smoke. It looks familiar somehow. Greatly reduces the chance of being seen by enemies. Lord knows I need all the help I can get in that field. 28,000 gold, though. Man, I don't know if I'm ever going to get
Watch
that.
yourself out there.
Oh, wait. I need to stock up
Forget
on
something.
I should get some, should get some of these. Just in case. $10. 10 should be enough, right? Probably good. Lots of blunt arrows. I got plenty of those. Sold out of broadhead arrows. I don't want to spend 50 gold for an arrow. I mean, 4 is enough, right? I mean, my goal is not to kill
For you,
anybody.
I'm always open.
Paladin Vassos, who never drinks with the rest of us.
You mean our man in black?
Voice down, my friend.
Oh,
Voice
the
down.
urinating and/or sleepy guy is not in here this time around.
Some say he's disfigured.
Watch me to clean up the streets, protect the honest citizens. Right above the John.
There's gotta be a book I haven't read somewhere in these days.
Oh, come on, people, really? I mean, it may be the Dark Ages, but
Oh, my back's
man,
hurting
can't.
bad.
I mean, there are simple measures we can take to improve conditions, even if we are lacking in the medical field. Like, don't smear poo all over the floor. Gosh, even the Romans knew that. Hello, spooky old lady.
Ah, Garrett. I knew you'd return.
1,000 gold this time.
The coin
Wow.
cannot hold back the darkness, but it can ease the hunger.
Yeah, for 1,000 gold, it's gonna ease quite a lot on it. Well, that's it for the wine for tonight. Man, that was a fantastic. Let's see how much next one is.
Silence becomes you, Garrett. But speak freely.
Forget how delicious that first glass is. Yeah,
I know we'll meet again.
I'm sure we will. Player progression. Resources. No, that's not what we want. We want focus upgrades. Sense. Greatly increases the range for visually detecting noises. Combat. All that was with fully upgraded stealth. That didn't help me too much. Greatly increases the speed of your actions during marksman combat and lockpicking by slowing the world around you even more. Combat. Ability to stun an opponent with a single blow. With focus activated, the opponent's torso. Oh, target the opponent's torso. Oh, that could be handy. Let's unlock that. Do I want this, or do I want the other level of that? Reduce the consumption rate, focus energy. That could be handy too. I only have one focus point. I have to pick one. So the only thing this, it looks like the only thing this does that's different is you target the opponent's head instead of the opponent's torso. Why don't we do that? Because I feel like their head's going to be more apt to be within reach. Oh, there it is. Brutal, heavier construction will increase the damage. Yep. We know all that. All right. Before I sign off, let's go see if Hector has anything else for us. Oops. Oh, or return the skull to Vittori. Oh. We'll go see Hector first, and then we'll return the skull to Vittori. And then I'll go. I don't want to stop playing. This is a blast, but I really need to. I've been playing from my perspective, a little over 2 hours now. That's a long
Sloop or starvation.
It's a long session
what
for
a
me.
choice.
Sloop or starvation. I'd choose the sloop. I mean, it's really easy for me to say since I've never tasted it.
Rats
but,
everywhere.
I mean, anything's better than starvation, right? Boy, those lingering sound effects in load screens are kind of throwing me. Okay. Oh, well, that's nice. One nice thing about the city burning to the ground is I don't have to worry about guards. Fantastic. Ector's Emporium. Hello, Ector.
Ah,
You
you
got for me?
again. Always a pleasure. My metal
Pleasure is
man's
mine.
nearly complete, Master Thief. The only piece I'm missing is the engine. His heart, I guess you could call it. This device is held by a man who goes by the name Clockwise.
The watchmaker.
Oh, you've heard of him? But did you know Clockwise went crazy? The mad fool designed the heart before his mind snapped. He's turned into a hermit and locked himself in his home. That's where you'll find my metal man's heart.
Heartbroken, Ector wants me to reacquire the final missing automaton piece, the heart, from a gentleman called Clockwise.
I need this.
Shut up.
Without my metal man, I'll be run out of the city.
You done? He says the man has succumbed to madness, so who knows what to expect. You sure you want to start this client job?
Good, good. We'll finish my metal man yet.
I'm really curious.
Crazy
as to
Clockwise
how this
lives
is
in
gonna
Stone
play.
Market, near Grand Modern. You'll need to break in if you're going to find my metal man's heart.
Oh, maybe I can find that. Maybe I can. Oh, do I want to do that? I mean, that's gonna extend my session further. You know what? I completed my finals today, so I'm in celebration. Let's just keep playing. This should be a lot easier with no guards floating around. Oh, you know what else this gives me the opportunity to do? Oh. I think I already took it. There was a placard somewhere, right? Well, they were reacting to me earlier. But they're not anymore. Oh, shoot.
This gloom is everywhere.
Oh, looks like there's still guards in other areas of the city. Wonder. Ah!
Smells terrible around here.
There you are. My pretty. Nice.
Now, what do we...
A Marsh Adder bracelet. This bracelet belonged to Lady Marigold, whose husband died after ingesting spoiled meat.
have here?
Oh, poor guy. I mean, I've been there. Spoiled meat and ingestion do not
Same nightmares every night.
not make for a happy time. I'm gonna turn your lights off for you and blow out your candles. Everybody was leaving stuff burning while they're gone. Can't believe I haven't been in here before.
What's happened?
You know,
They wouldn't give a
continuing to
second thought
play
to your
is
cause,
all
friend.
well and good, but I do have
Well,
a
them the same
I do
consideration.
have a time limit given that I have neighbors.
In a bit.
Oh, what's this? Painting order, Mr. Mr. Montanesi. Your work has recently come to my attention. I was hoping to commission from you 7 copies. Oh, seven in parentheses, copies of your fine painting, Dandy with a Rooster's Head. I would be willing to pay a considerable amount for the pleasure. I hope that with this gesture of good faith, we can put that unfortunate incident at the asylum well into the past. Yours, Lord Abercrombie. Abercrombie, that's the guy that we read about at the asylum. Underneath the letter is a crude sketch of someone, presumably Lord Abercrombie, taking part in several unmentionable illegal acts. Oh no. So what is the significance of Lord Abercrombie? Maybe we will find more information about him in later on. Although presumably we could have found this in time even before the Mora Asylum mission, had I looked. Oh, good lord. I was trying to figure out how the heck to get down to this bird's nest. Well, I found it. And it was only 5 gold. So worth it. If only for my, you know, basking in the knowledge that I found it. Yeah, that's the place. Okay. This is going to be the last job I'm going to do tonight. Then I'll have to return the skull to Vittori. You know, the fake French guy. In the next session. By the time I'm done with this, it's going to be pushing 9 o'clock, so... Ooh, love these documents. Hector's letter to Clockwise. Stop ignoring my letters. I know you're locked up in your house. I know you have the metal man's heart, and I know the engineer has been feeding you lies. You're better than this, Clockwise. We can still build the metal man together. Reply soon, or I will be forced to take the heart by force. Forced to take the heart by force. That's a promise. Hector. Well, looks like he didn't heed his warning, and hence why we are here. Okay, well, let's, oh, this doesn't look anything at all like a trap. Not at all. Let's take a peek in here first. Oh, if I find it down here. Ooh, there is a poppy. And where there are poppies, there are spooky things. But at least I don't hear any of that clicking. That's a relief. Yet. Oh, I missed something. A letter opener. Let's save. Oh. I guess I don't have to worry about remaining undetected, but lift all loot items is absolutely a... Really? I hear a bird. I hear a doggone bird. Where is it? It sounds bird-like. Project Pendulum, Day 11. My eyes see one wall before me. My mind fills in the rest. Constructing the room around me, the floor beneath my feet, giving shape to the shadows, building a reality, a comforting womb, a coffin. Our minds are deceiving us, Jasper. There are unexplored spaces all around us, everywhere. I must train my mind to see them. The symbols may be the key. Ooh, I have another document there I haven't read. Actor's client jobs. Oh, Clockwise diary. Symbols, patterns. They're in the sub-basement, carved into some old stonework, relics of the past, another time. Who left them? What do they mean? Words of warning? Instructions? I must decipher those symbols. Put order to chaos. They're the movement empowering this grand complication. Are we just in the sub-basement? Oh, I'm hearing a lot of ticking and clicking. We're gonna run into more of those clockwork things, aren't we? If I get a jump scare this late at night, I think that's a clock. I mean, it's definitely a clock, but I think the noise is a clock ticking. But I'm gonna try to lift all loot items, at least get that. It's so spooky in here. Oh, that doesn't reek of a trap at all.
Trick walls. Someone doesn't want visitors.
Ooh. That is pretty cool. Well, I guess I smashed then. Oh. I like how I just go right to smash. CJ, smash! Smash no work. Maybe I try reaching around. Reaching around work. There's a door here. Oh, more nudie paintings. But no people. Oh, I see blue handprints. And where there are blue handprints, there is loot. First, we got another note. Project Pendulum, Day 1. Baron Northcrest withdrew funding from our Great Automaton project right when we were on the verge of a breakthrough. In the end, my salary was just enough to pay for Jasper's funeral. Oh, he deserved better. The house feels empty now, but without proper funding, I must learn to work within these constraints. At least I'll be fully immersed in my next project. I should write to the engineer about the work and the symbols in the basement. I always find clarity after our talks. Engineer. Does he mean Hector? No, because Hector was talking about the engineer too, so this is somebody else.
Now, what do we...
The Burnished Lady. For shining hair of perfectly straight aspect, heat irons in the fire until scalding, then apply. Ooh.
Have here.
I mean, it sounds like it would smell terrible. I mean, you're talking about shining your hair. Scalding? Oh, what was that? Oh, it's just the fog. Another candle. Man, this guy really likes clocks. Engineer's letter to Clockwise. Dear Clockwise, it's been too long, my friend. I regret having to end our partnership so abruptly. The Baron didn't exactly grant me time to say my goodbyes. Perhaps we can renew the automaton research on our terms this time. Please, take some time to think about it. In the meantime, look over the treatises I've sent to your home. Another word I don't know. Consider them a gift from one artisan to another. I'll contact you soon to hear your answer. Signed, the engineer. Or signed, engineer. Didn't sign it, the engineer. But what's his actual name? He's going by engineer. That's not a name. That's a title. So it's clearly a need for secrecy. But what could they be hiding? I really want to loot everything if I can. I don't know why I'm saving so frequently. I think I just got worked up by that. Everything else. That's a bathroom. There's stuff to loot in here. We'll go through that trick wall as soon as I loot the rest of the house. How close are we? Player progression, statistics. More than halfway. I've got 15 out of 23. $12 more. No. 8 more. God. I'm just absolute crap at doing math in my head. So where's the writing that he was talking about? There's something in there. I have a feeling we're going to end up going through that door at some point. Or at least finding our way to the other side. Okay. Let's have one more quick glance at this room over here. And then we'll push the button for the wall. There be light in here. Oh, but there's nobody home. What is this? Treatise on the Void Spatial Theory. Oh, Folklid Spatial Theory. Several years ago, the renowned Folklid tests took place. 10 subjects with abnormal spatial brain functions were interred at the Moira Asylum. Within dark cells of varying unconventional sizes, they would remain locked in darkness for 3 weeks, while experts monitored their perception of space. On the second week, one subject escaped. He appeared catatonic in the alley behind the test facility. When asked how he left his cell, the subject said, "The rest of this treatise has been torn from the book." Doggone it. Freaking cliffhangers, man. Where is that piece that's been torn from the book? Aha. Oh, that's not a creepy painting at all. What in the hell? Ugh. Cringe. Whoa. Oh, more Spookville. Okay. They look like skulls. Like where their faces should be, like almost. But it was like not full-blown skulls, but they were like, oh, this is creepy. It was like their eyes, the eye sockets and stuff of skulls, just without the teeth. What is with some of the artwork in this game, man? I mean, maybe I just don't understand art, but God, I would not want to live like that. Is not a painting I would have in my home. Just walk out in a half asleep stupor in the middle of the night, and just face to face with that. Scared the crap out of me. Project Pendulum Day 6. New reading material arrived, courtesy of the engineer. At first seemed disjointed, but on closer examination, the theories held weight. Must return to work. The sub-basement renovations are nearly complete. I've uncovered more ancient symbols. What are these ancient symbols? There's another moving wall. Where's the button for it, though? Is that it? Yeah, there it is. Oh, the same painting again. Two of them. Oh, that is a terrifying picture. Why? Why? Look at this. Look at that. Look at them. Look at their faces. Why? And why multiple copies of it? Just so much why. Whole lot of why. I mean, this is a fascinating manner, I will say that. Oh. Project Pendulum, Day 13. I dreamed of a world where moving walls that shifted and contorted around me. At first, I thought the walls moved with my heartbeat. But then I realized they were controlled by the perpetual movement of the city. I'm trying to recreate the experience. I'm almost there. ... Not just 3 dots, but 4. I'm pushing E. Boy, this keyboard is really... Aha. What did that do? Aha. Aha, another secret passageway. Save before we push that. How close are we here? 21 out of 23. There's 3 more loot items to get. I'm absolutely sure we've uncovered every stone before we go any further. There it is again. Oh, it's from the same... Yeah, it's the same one that was on that wall. There's another moving wall. God, there's such a creepy painting, man.
Not bad, Clockwise, but you'll need more than a maze to keep me out.
After the Moira Asylum, I was just constantly expecting something to be there when I come around. Oh god, those mannequins, man. I swear my heart stopped for half a second when that happened. I hate mannequins in general. you know, at least, you know, like the faceless kind of, you know, mannequins. When they move... Okay. Not only did they move, they like lunged at me and they were like right there when I turned around. That was just the most terrifying thing. What have we got? 22. Project Pendulum, Day 8. My work's evolving. I once assumed it involved the automaton's perpetual mechanism. Trivial, ignorant, short-sighted. Project Pendulum is about space and time. The two are connected. Need to discover how. Just realized I've been working 30 hours straight. Missed my meeting with the engineer. No matter. The automatons aren't important anymore. Ooh, he lost interest in the automatons. What is important? What's more important than the automatons that he's dedicated his life to thus far? What we got here? Treatise on Theory of Time. Observe the city. Once a tract of untouched land, now a bustling hub of humanity. We see the city grow as a linear progression over time, one event after the other, but our perception does not mirror reality. The city is everything at once. Virgin countryside, crowded streets, and vacant ruins. Well, we learned that in the brothel thing. All monuments of time exist concurrently with one another. It is our challenge to break the patterns of human consciousness. Only then will we truly understand the meaning of time. The remainder of this material is missing. A lot of missing material. I think we just need one more loot item. Yes. Ooh. What else? And, oh, there's one more collectible, too. It's a lot easier to search around.
I'm passing more time in this place than I expected.
Oh, another puzzle. Great. Oh, it's one of these awful puzzles, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Oh, no.
An underground workshop. What are you up to, Clockwise?
Combat music. I don't think that's a trap. I mean, there one may be. Ooh! Well, I couldn't save. I mean, that had all the hallmarks of... It's one of these. Oh, wait. Those documents. Chapter 1. No. 6. Where is it? Actor client jobs. Project Pendulum, Day 1. So that symbol's number 1. Day 6. That symbol's number 6. It's over there. But the next one is that symbol. Let's see if we can... Shoot. I thought I had it. There it is. Ooh, he's dead. This document has a storm of words, letters, and symbols. Only a few phrases make sense amid the chaos. I went into the wall last night, opened a breach, climbed through into darkness. Jasper's voice calls out to me, "My boy's alive in another time." I followed the voice for 7 hours. My clock said it was gone 3 seconds. The breach collapsed. So tired. I have to go back. Is someone here? I'm coming, Jasper. We didn't get all the collectibles. Let's save and then if I can't go back.
The automaton's heart. Now, what do
we
we
got the
find
collectible,
here?
but I didn't get all the loot, I don't think. Automaton's heart. This device sends small signals of primal energy to the automaton's extremities, allowing it to move and perform basic functions. The loot. I need one more loot item. Escape. I don't like it when it says escape. There's still an item I'm missing. This music doesn't help with those spooky paintings laying around. I really want to get that last freaking item. Clearly missing something. But what? What am I missing? This is frustrating. Alright, let's push this again. Push that button. But it's starting to look like I want. Yes. Yes! Okay, now let's get out of here. Completed. An extra 250 gold. Isn't that beautiful? Locks picked 1. No kills. Well, there's nobody to kill. Completed every goal. There's not much I get from that, it looks like, other than the satisfaction of knowing. It's 1 minute to 9. Let's get back to Ector, and then I'll sign off. Totally rad, man. Totes nar Radican, man. That was odd.
Ah, you again.
Voices.
Always a pleasure.
Here's the heart.
This is it. The moment we've been waiting for. The moment this city will finally give me the respect I deserve.
Yay!
Thank you, Master Thief. The automaton is working at last.
Okay.
Thank you, Master Thief. The automaton is working at last.
Great. I want to see it. Where is it? You're gonna... Actors and memoirs. Wow, this is a long one. Page 1, 218. I have finally completed my automaton after months of solitary hardship. Upon seeing the glory of my invention, Baron Northcrest begged my forgiveness, but I told him it was too late. The city had proved itself unworthy. My automaton's magnificence could not be appreciated in this kingdom of squalor. Thusly, I bestowed my automaton on the great city of Blackbrook. My invention revolutionized industries and brought prosperity to their people. Blackbrook held a parade in my name. As I looked past the faces of the adoring crowd, my eyes alighted on the distant shape of the city, a tiny dying husk that would soon only be remembered as the birthplace of Ector Rothschild, engineer, inventor, genius. End of Volume 1. A profane sketch of Alfonso Clockwise and Baron Northcrest fills the margin on the final page. Talk about petty. Boy. Is he going to get mad if I take things? Alfonso's letter to Ector. Find it difficult to believe, Ector. Why would the engineer put you in charge of our project? Pardon my candor, but I just don't see it happening. I won't give you the hand until the engineers confirmed your story. I have other troubles to sort out in the meantime. Alfonso. That was the, probably should have read all these earlier. Mr. Rothschild, you're treading on thin ice, Ector. I won't assist you in your new endeavor. The heart is the product of my innovation. If anything, I should inform the engineer of your dreadful plot to commandeer the automaton project. If I hear any further discussion of this, I swear I'll take every action to stop you. From the desk of Luther Clockwise. Someone tells me now Ector's not quite on the up and up.
I can't work with people looking over my shoulder.
Let's save here because I want some answers. Okay, maybe we'll have to come back. Can't smash it. Alright, we'll come back later.
Bastards.
There is more to it because there is a key there in that
as soon as
locker.
I'm done.
Well, let's go find a good place to save. And then we'll oh, my apologies. It is getting late. Oh, for me. Alright, that is going to have to wait until next time, unfortunately. It's well, past 9 o'clock where I am, and I've been playing for a little over 3 hours. So, well, that was a blast. We learned a little bit more about the Baron's involvement and Orion's involvement, although I had my suspicions about Orion for a while. Yeah, this is this is turning out to be a really compelling storyline. We also managed to complete Ector's missions, which we'll have to see what becomes of that. From what I'm reading there, it doesn't seem like Hector is really a upstanding individual. But what's done is done. Thank you all for joining me. Have a wonderful evening, as always, and take care of yourselves. Stay safe.